Tom Brady is about to make his ninth appearance in the Super Bowl. That is more appearances than any team in the NFL history. The New England Patriots now rank number one in Super Bowl appearances with 10. The closest to that, I believe, is the Pittsburgh Steelers with 8. So he now has more Super Bowl appearances, Tom Brady alone, than any other team in the NFL. 9 appearances. 10 all-time from the New England Patriots. I believe they made the Super Bowl in like 1985. He is now on his way. He has 5 rings. If he wins this Super Bowl, if he gets his 6th ring, he will now have the most rings of any other player in the NFL in Super Bowl era. Obviously, because it's Super Bowl rings. He's right now tied with 5 with Charles Haley, who won Super Bowls with the 49ers and won Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys. But Tom Brady now holds the records with the most Super Bowls with one team. But he will own the all-time record of Super Bowl rings with 6 if he wins against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, as you guys know, for those of you guys that are new to my channel and are first time watching, I'm a huge Giants fan. You guys know, obviously, Giants fans. I'm not your typical Giants fan. Usually Giants fans like Tom Brady and they want to see him succeed because they just want to show everybody that, only the Giants can beat them and things like that, with the exception of the Philadelphia Eagles last year. I'm not one of those people. I had a strong dislike for Tom Brady. It's not so much that I disliked him that much because he was the best. I kind of disliked him because, 1, the fans, and 2, the whole conspiracy theories that go around him and Bill Belichick. But I do respect them because they're not cheating all the time. And, obviously, I honestly do think that they did cheat with they stole the Jets playbook or whatever. They recorded the Jets practices and the whole Deflategate things. I believe that was all intentional. But they're winners. It's obvious they're winners. They're smart. They're smart winners. And I got to give it to them. I have to give them the utmost respect. Tom Brady is the best quarterback of all time. There's no dispute in that. Joe Montana does not come close to the legacy of Tom Brady. Tom Brady never had a top-tier receiver core ever. He had Randy Moss for 3 seasons. You could argue 4. He was there for about 4 years with New England, but his last year there, he didn't do anything. He had like 100 yards in his career. He only played 4 games. And Randy Moss wasn't even super spectacular. Yes, 2007 season was one of the best seasons you could have for a wide receiver. Had 1,200 yards and a bunch of touchdowns in 2007, which led them to the Super Bowl. That's why they were undefeated. But after that, he had another season of just about 1,000 yards. I believe it was like 1,008 yards. And then the other season was like 1,200 yards. Okay, so it wasn't that much. It was just like average receiver type stats. Not average elite receiver type stats. The fact now, and also the last reason why I don't really like Tom Brady and the Patriots is just because I'm an underdog type guy. I always like seeing the underdog win. I never like seeing the best stay at the best. I love, different teams being champions, and I'm kind of sick of the Patriots making the Super Bowl all the time. But I'm witnessing history right now. We're all witnessing history right now. No, I've said this before. There has been no other team in any other league, whether that be football, basketball, baseball, soccer, anything. I don't watch soccer, but I'm still right about this. There has never been a team that has dominated a league like the New England Patriots have dominated the NFL. We're talking about 18 years. 18 years. I mean, I was 3 years old when Tom Brady first was drafted by I was 2 years old when Tom Brady was drafted by the Patriots, and when he started playing, I was about 3 years old. He started playing in about 2000 or 2001. He started playing in 2000. He made a Super Bowl in 2001, won the Super Bowl there. This guy was a 6th-round pick, backup quarterback at Michigan. Nobody thought he would do anything, and look where he's been. So you got to give it to Tom Brady. You got to give it to Bill Belichick. Tom Brady is the best quarterback of all time. Now, why is his role solidified? Well, he's 41 years old, and you wouldn't even know it. Yes, Drew Brees is also 40 years old. I believe Drew Brees is 40 or 39. Yes, he's playing at just about the same level, but Tom Brady is just a mastermind. He knows how to pick apart a defense. He doesn't need a huge arm. He doesn't need spectacular plays. He doesn't need to get out the pocket. He's just extremely smart. He knows how to orchestrate a defense. This guy still had a top 5 offense. It was ranked 4th in the NFL this year, and it doesn't seem like he's slowing down whatsoever. Yes, there were points in the season where you did question the Patriots' ability to win in the long run. You've seen their terrible loss against Tennessee. You've seen their terrible loss against Matt Patricia and the Detroit Lions. Well, that's just because those two guys come from the Belichick coaching era and things like that. You have Mike Vrabel, who I believe was a linebacker for Bill Belichick at one point, and then was in that staff at one point with Bill Belichick, with the Tennessee Titans, Mike Vrabel. And then you have Matt Patricia, who's fresh off the New England Patriots, being the defensive coordinator for a couple years there, and he beat the New England Patriots. And then you have the whole Josh Gordon situation. I mean, Josh Gordon who? It didn't even look like that affected them whatsoever. Yes, that Pittsburgh game wasn't very well when they lost against Pittsburgh as well. Pittsburgh coming off a loss against Oakland, then beating the Patriots. Nobody really thought that would happen, but it did. You know, they're gonna have a little hiccups along the way. Nobody's gonna be at the top tier all the time. It's gotta fall at some point. But when it all matters, like you look at the final possession of that AFC Championship game, everybody thought, I went live for this game. I knew that Tom Brady won this game. He's going to the Super Bowl once he won that coin toss. Once the Patriots won that coin toss, it was all over. You do not leave a guy like Tom Brady, who is 5 rings into his career, looking for his 6th ring and his 9th Super Bowl appearance. You don't leave him one possession in overtime, sudden death, in an AFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl. You don't do it because he will win the game, and that's exactly what he did. He's shown his greatness. He is the best quarterback of all time. There's no dispute against that. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest Tom Brady hater. I really don't like Tom Brady. I've obviously mentioned his reasons before, but I show the most respect to him. I will never deny he is the best quarterback of all time.